for some time in the past been a major recipient of global donor, but managed to be one of the world's super economic power.
And I think that the time could not be more right for getting the United States interested in a country like the Gambia. Why? Because the United States realizes that perhaps they've missed the ball a little bit behind China. China has come to Africa and looked at Africa not as a threat, not as unstable, but as a real investment opportunity. The United States for years has looked at Africa like a huge risk. That mentality is changing, and it's changing fast.
Pronouncing the Social and Development Council that specializes in the provision of financial and non-financial services to entities that finance macro and small enterprises, Lamin Fofana assured the American Chamber of Commerce that his institution is one that can be relied on in the area of entrepreneurship and business development as a strategy for poverty reduction and economic growth. AmCham was established by the then U.S. Ambassador to the Gambia, Barry Wells, with the urgent need for Gambian businesses to take maximum advantage of the tremendous investment and trade opportunities available to hard-working Gambian entrepreneurs by exploring the vast and wealthy U.S. market free of custom duties. Louis Mendy, GRTS.
The Ministry of Trade, Industry, Regional Integration and Employment is taking its war against youth unemployment to the hinterland. The ministry has, through its Camp Jobs program, opened a hairdressing and cosmetology school in Farafenni. They also picks up the rest of that story.
They are the key asset in the Gambia's development drive. That is why the government of the Gambia, through the Ministry of Trade, Industry, Regional Integration and Employment, with support from its satellite institution, the Camp Jobs, is pushing to enhance youth advancement in the country. The ministry's latest attempt at youth empowerment came in the form of the opening of the Gaynjora Hair Pro School, a project funded by the United Nations Development Programme through Camp Jobs. Fatou Sengay, proprietress of Gaynjora Hair Pro School of Hairdressing and Cosmetology, explains what motivated her to turn the salon into a skill center through support from Camp Jobs and the UNDP. The first phase of the skill center already graduated 50 girls in Fajara. To open a new extended center in the sprawling town of Farafenni forms part of Gaynjora's drive to decentralize skills development.
So with a lot of hard work and strive that makes me to be here today. This is a joyous day for me as the proprietress of Gaynjora Skill Center, and to my staff for their dedication and hard work, through which we are able to be recognized by certain organizations, one of which is Camp Jobs, who through their kind intervention, we are here to make this grand opening in Farafenni today. This is the first skill center of its kind in the rural Gambia.
Salimata Iti Ture, Camp Jobs National Coordinator, said aside from 2 agricultural projects in the North Bank region, implementing a skill training project of this nature in the region is the first of its kind. Salimata also said hairdressing, cosmetology and entrepreneurial skills will empower and increase income earning opportunities for the youth, something she says will lead to higher quality of life for the youth of the region.
Besides the training of 50 young people in hairdressing, include provision of additional training material and ensuring practical work experience in various reputable bow and beauty salons in the country, as well as providing Camp Jobs with management support and periodic monitoring and evaluation to enhance sustainability at the end of this pilot phase of the project.
Salimata urged the trainees to seize the golden opportunity provided to them and to other young people, adding that pasture is green here for youth to advance meaningful trades. Jibu Job, entrepreneurship training specialist from the National Training Authority, said all cannot be absorbed in the offices whether educated or not, urging the youths to make best use of the time and engage in meaningful skills training which will lead to self-employment, self-reliance and contribute to national development than being a burden to parents and the country at large. Jibu commended Gaynjora for providing this opportunity to the less privileged in the region. Declaring the Gaynjora Hair Plus Center Annex Farafenni officially open, Abdul Ture, Poverty Program Specialist UNDP, said his organization focuses on capacity building and particularly facilitating the abilities for the attainment of the Millennium Development Goals and key poverty reduction objectives for which skill acquisition is a decent employment.
Employment creation and promotion is an integral part of the UNDP country program action plan. And has been iterated earlier on, youth employment is high in the country and it's high in most countries also. Because really, this is just the age bracket that are just leaving school and wanting to enter the job market. Even in the developed world, is high when you talk about unemployment. And as a result, the government of the Gambia has given it utmost priority and commitment.
Wasasaw Ward Councillor of Farafanya expressed gratitude to the gesture which he said is an other milestone in the development of his region and Farafanya in particular. Knowledge and skill acquisition is a foundation to sustainable poverty reduction, and the government's efforts are centered on the program for accelerated growth of employment. The inauguration of the new hairdressing salon center is expected to add greater meaning to this drive. For GRTS News, I am Deibusu.
The Equatorial Coca-Cola Bottling Company is organizing a drawing contest for children of its staff in the 12 countries where it operates, while the Gambia branch, which is coordinated by Gambega Limited, kicked off on Saturday. We have more on the initiative seeking to boost the morale of the men and women who work for the company by engaging their children in the stimulating contest, which involves depicting something in their respective countries artistically in this report. Position of this forum, one may tend to overlook its purpose and significance, but in actual fact, this convergence represents one of the most important programs rolled out by the beverage company Gambega to boost and touch the spirit of its dynamic staff base by involving their children in what they say will attach them to their parents' employer. The whole idea emanates from the Equatorial Coca-Cola Bottling Company, a 12-country Africa membership bloc with the objective of organizing a drawing contest among children of their over 6,000 employees. Hello, girl. What's your name?
My name is Jasmine.
Christian. What do you want to draw?
Clock and a cast.
Hello, you're drawing something. What's your name?
Adam.
Adam.
Boja.
Boja. Adam, what are you drawing?
Boy.
A boy.
Yes.
These children, numbering over 25, are to conceptualize and portray any object within the Gambia, which will later be collected, and the best 5 sent to Barcelona, Spain for the final draw.
Because we are part of the ECCBC group, that is the Equatorial Coca-Cola Bottling Company, is the group that is organizing this drawing, and have asked individual member countries to organize the drawing in their own countries at different dates and time. But at the end of the day, all these drawings, the winning drawing from each country will be sent to Barcelona, and the winner will be picked from there. It can come from the Gambia.
Valentino Gustavo is sent all the way from Spain to supervise the drawing competition, a sign that clearly indicates how important Gambega Group considers the welfare of its staff. Gustavo explained to me that another reason for the contest is to celebrate dynamism and variety in their manner of operation, and also to seek that African touch through the work of their employees' children.
I think it's a big occasion for them to get in contact with the Coca-Cola group, and also for us there to have a real touch of the African reality.
Ebenezer Amo is the corporate service manager, Gambega. He gave a rundown of the rules governing the competition held for children between 7 and 12 years, which he said will be followed by a big kids party, all as part of the company's annual program for the year 2011.
This year the focus from HR and PAC is more on children, and this is the beginning of it. Hopefully, getting to the end of the year, we're going to host a big kids party in this plant for all children of our employees. But for this contest, we are going to draw about Gambia. Imagine anything about Gambia and then draw.
The prize to be won by the best piece of art for now remains a Pandora box, but the yet-to-be-known package, according to organizers, will be a one-off. This forum may look very simple in nature, but it has behind it great ideas of trying to nurture the skills that will be drawn from this forum for the future of this company. Abubakar Dabo, GRTS, reporting from Gambega. You can follow that story and other GRTS programs live on our website at www.grts.gm. There you can also monitor GRTS Radio Live. We'll take our first break. The news continues right after.